How are you today? Alright, so this video is continuing our Deaf Awareness Month um, series. We're doing Deaf in Music. This is our first Deaf in Music. What am I doing with my hands? Sorry. Okay, so today we're obviously beginning our Deaf in Music conversation with Warren Snipe, Wawa, aka Wawa. I said Warren Snipe, aka Wawa. Okay, so that's all of his information is linked in the description of this video. If you want to go give him a follow, can't wait to talk about him. Um, Warren is basically known for being the leader of Diphop, which is deaf hip hop. And so because of that and his role in advocacy for deaf community and breaking ceilings, glass ceilings, and just like paving the way for deaf people to make music in modern era in society, um, fucking he is just an amazing person. So I felt like I had to start my music series, with him. A lot of people when they think about deaf musicians, they just go to Beethoven, and that dude is cool. That dude's cool, but um, what's interesting is, a lot of people they credit his ability to do music to the fact that he was late deaf, and so they don't perceive people who are born deaf as capable of music, and so that's why I love who Warren Snipe is, as well as many other deaf musicians that we'll be talking about this month. Um, fucking because they, for me, are evidence where I can show people like it's not about how much you can hear when it comes to making music. We can feel the beat. You know what I'm saying? And if you understand theory, you understand how to produce that. So yeah, fucking so what we're gonna do is go over his social media profiles, and then after that we're gonna watch some content about Warren Snipe as well. I said Warren, content about Warren Snipe. Content, content about Warren Snipe. Bro, I'm trying to get this fucking captioner to work. It sucks ass. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, so we're gonna watch some of that shit. We're gonna watch some of his music, and check him out. And yeah, I'm gonna roll my intro. We'll get started. Hi, my name is Lexi, aka Deaf Child. I'm born deaf, hard of hearing. My team was one of the top teams between 2020 and 2024 in New Orleans and Louisiana. I began doing business as Deaf Child in 2013, marketing 2011, and sales 2009. I've earned 50 plus certifications in marketing and sales, and I have my Bachelor of Science from Loyola University, New Orleans, with a music industry studies major and a business administration minor. Visit my site at noladeafchild.com. Alright, so first of all, we've got Warren's Instagram here. If you want to go give him a follow, he's at Wawa's World 1. And so his bio says dip hop, hip hop through deaf eyes. And in his highlights and his stories, you can see he's been Atlanta, South Africa, UK, Bangkok. And so you can see how he's really fucking going everywhere and bringing his music everywhere. And the fact that he's able to make these connections for deaf community in all of these spaces is huge, particularly regarding his role as a black deaf man, regarding all of the oppression, in my opinion, that is faced there. And he even has a highlight on his Instagram called Black Lightning. Um, Black Lightning. And this is from CW here. So, he's been doing a lot. So, um, fucking, if you want to keep up with him, he posts a lot about what he's doing ongoing. You can find out about new events he's going, places he's traveling. He also promotes a lot of advocacy regarding the communities and shares just his journey making music. He also has TikTok, and you get like a mix of music videos as well as just informational videos on deaf issues and just like general random TikTok shit and his life and stuff. So yeah, and here his hip hop, my bad. Here his bio says, Diphop artist who happens to be deaf. Welcome to the deaf world. So he's all about bringing people into the deaf perspective. He's also on Facebook. And all the links for this are linked in the description of the video. Whoops. I gotta check that. I need to start making sure that I'm checking and close, like, because whenever I bring up all the material, I know I have the messages closed out, but I keep forgetting to go off window, make sure my messages are closed out before I bring up Facebook. But I hate how it automatically just shows. Like, why does it fucking do that? I need to see if I can turn that off or something. But yeah, so he went to Gallaudet, which is a deaf school. And on his Facebook, you obviously get more information about things that he's involved with, and you can follow along here as well. And he is on YouTube. And on YouTube, we also get things like music videos, and I think that's really cool. So I highly recommend you coming to his YouTube to check out his music. So you can make sure you're following along his journey and get his thoughts on things on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can come to YouTube to make sure you are enjoying his music. So yeah, all of that is linked in the description of the video. And next up, I figure we could check out just a little bit, or actually I might watch this whole thing. We have from the National Deaf Center here a little snippet about deaf role models regarding Wawa, Warren Snipe, and performing artists. And so this is linked in the description of the video if you'd like to check that out there. And so let's see.
People may say you can't do this because you're deaf. Typically, that kind of statement would cause someone to shut down.
Right, I get told that all the time. I noticed that the volume is pretty high here, so I'm going to bring it down on my end, and we'll see if it needs any more adjustment. Okay.
They would accept that statement as fact, then find some job that allows them to get by and pay the bills. But where's your...
Like, I've had people try to convince me that I can't do music because I'm deaf. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, people try to tell me I can't do shit all the time because I'm deaf. Or they don't provide me access because they decide that they don't understand why I need accommodations, and they don't listen to me when I try to explain it to them. They just decide that I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's like another thing that deaf people face, is just like hearing people constantly trying to basically convince us they know more about our experiences than we do. And it's like, bitch, you're not us. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Your passion? Where's your dream? I was the first man in my family to attend college.
That's crazy because I was the first person in my family to graduate with a Bachelor of Science. So that's cool though.
Worked 2 jobs on campus, took 18 and 20 credit hours, and was a part of 2 dance companies. It was crazy, but I was hungry, passionate. So today, I own my own company. I perform, do music.
And this is what I'm saying, like, he has done so much for the deaf community, and he's worked so hard for himself, and just him following his own heart and passion, in that way, he has basically made strides for accommodations and access for deaf community in so many ways. It's just incredible. And it's incredible to see him do what he loves to do as well.
Music, teach, and educate people about Diphop. I want to expose the hearing community to deaf culture through hip hop.
I fucking love that because a lot of deaf people, a lot of hearing people, I meant to say hearing people, are not receptive to deaf people's message when we're trying to explain how we feel because they perceive, they don't, when we tell them that they're discriminating against us, they care more about the fact that they're going to think that they're being attacked for being accused of discriminating, and they care more about the fact that of arguing that they're not discriminating than actually not discriminating. You know what I'm saying? For example, and so yeah, fucking like where he's trying to use art to explain the deaf perspective. In a way, I feel like that's kind of like a representation of us to where I love that representation and how he exhibits his own perspective for others to see. And yeah, that's beautiful to me.
It all starts with an idea. Get that idea down on paper. Create a timeline and begin working step by step. Every step you accomplish will help you get closer and closer to your goal. If I can do it, I know damn well you can. It doesn't.
I love the way he motivates and inspires others. He lays it out step by step. He's just like, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna get out there and you're gonna get that shit done. Here's how you're gonna do it. He's like, I know, and then I love that. That's like exactly why I call him a role model because that's how he presents himself, not only to deaf community but to everybody, like trying to help others just do and be better.
It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what background you come from. I've seen people who had nothing become successful. They started from the bottom. People will laugh at you. I've been laughed at for so many years. I've been doing this for almost 30 years. Who's laughing now?
Right. So I fucking love this dude. I hope you all go follow him and just listen to what he has to say. Because coming from his perspective, he's just sharing how he's been able to make a name for himself, build a career for himself, and he shares his art. And so let's just check out a little snippet here published from PBS about Warren Snipe on hip hop and the deaf community. Um, he was an ASL interpreter under a production called Becoming Helen Keller. And so, yeah, he's trying to bridge the gap between deaf and hearing communities. And he says, deaf musicians are here. Don't ignore us. So let's check this out.
Brought to life prayers and I can't believe made me a better man. Woo, yeah, you heard from me. I ain't.
And if you notice here, he has a CI. Deaf community feels, there's a lot of things to consider here, but I love that he is showing how he's integrating sign language with access tools and his workflow for music. I think that's interesting. I love seeing that, and I love seeing him represent, and so that way other people would see eyes, and other people can see representation like him, particularly because, as you know, it's pretty commonly known that like a lot of representation in disability or deaf community can be pretty white presenting, and so getting access and being a representation for other people, I think, is extremely important. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I know where I'm gonna be, please.
My name is Warren Snipe, but you can call me Wawa. This is how you sign my name. Music has always been my thing.
She's looking at me funny, cause my signs were very clumsy. Started learning just a month ago. Teachers think I'm terrible. Wonder.
I love how his music too also discusses like the lyrics. It's like deaf experience that we can all relate to in terms of, a lot of us don't learn sign growing up. We learn it later in life. And the way he tells stories just kind of makes me be able to almost feel what he was feeling, but in my own version, applying to my own life. And I love that deaf people get that experience through music through him.
She like to dance. Should I?
Diphop is hip hop through deaf eyes. And I'm opening the door into my world. It's me. So you can see the world through my eyes, Wawa's world.
And I love the way he's able to not only articulate um, a feeling, but also through his words make you be able to visualize, in my opinion, the imagery of what he's talking about. I love the way he's able to use words to provide this experience. You know what I'm saying?
When hip hop first started, I was there and I immersed myself. Did I understand the music? No, but I wanted to. So I asked my sister to write the lyrics down for me. She did, and then she would play the song and lip sync. So that way I could read the lyrics and lip read. And then I would feel the rhythm through the speaker so I could follow along.
Rebel every day is full of action.
A lot of us deaf people will also say, like, if you can't feel the bass in your ass, is it even music? And we're just kidding, but that's because we feel the beat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I love that too, because that's like, so for me, I like to sing. And part of like what I was going through with speech therapy, like when I listen to songs, I don't know what the fuck the lyrics are. I go Google the lyrics. So that way I know what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, sometimes I know some words, but I don't know all the words. You know what I mean? Um, and so then now, so I'm like looking up the lyrics and then using that, and then people's lips when I sing what they're singing. If I'm watching music videos, for example, that's how I like would be like starting to sing and stuff. So yeah, I love that.
Fascinating language, which it came with closed caption. I wanna say I like her, maybe she can teach me how.
I wrote poems, and those poems became rap lyrics that I would rehearse. And that led to producing music. And since then, I've never stopped. It's something I have been doing for a long time.
And by the way, Warren Snipe producing music and putting his name out there, like when you think of the time frame, when you look back, he's talking about the beginning of hip hop. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like he's talking about right around where deaf people um still did not have rights or accommodation or the right to be have access in most places. And you know what I'm saying? When you reflect on that, like he literally did not have the right to exist in the spaces he was fighting to be in. So the fact that he not only made a seat for himself at a table, but he built his own fucking table, and now people are trying to get a seat at that table is incredible to me.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
So for myself and the deaf community, as an actor and a musician, I have the drive and the passion to make a difference. I want the hearing community to have more exposure to the deaf community, so they can see what deaf people can do and what we have to offer. I want to squash the myths. Deaf people are here. Don't ignore us. Deaf musicians are here. Don't ignore us. We welcome you to our world. It's the 21st century, and the time is now.
Logo, PBS. Watch.
So yeah, I just want to reiterate how incredible Warren Snipe is and how much I admire all of the headway, all of the strides he's made, everything he's done for the deaf community. I fucking like respect that dude so much. And so to wrap up and before we close out, I just wanted to show you and check out a little bit, just a little bit of this stand-up music video featuring Sean Forbes. He's another deaf artist that we'll talk about also in another live stream. Wawa's World and the Bajan. Am I saying, is it Bajan or Bajan? Bro, I feel stupid as shit. Yo, dude, someone made fun of me because I'm stupid. I don't know how to say this. Yo, I'm really stupid. Like, oh, I'm not being ableist. I'm very problematic right now. Totally understand that. Definitely got to work on that language. So the Bajan deaf community, is that how you say that? In my defense, in colonized quote unquote America, they really did not do us well with geography. No offense to my geography teacher if you are watching this from Riverdale. Miss Burt, your hair looks so good today. But yeah, man. Shit. We did those, I don't you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so, oh, Barbados deaf community. Hey, it's totally Baja. Dude, I said it with a J, like Baja, bra. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's Baja. It's Baja, right? It's Baja. Am I stupid? Now I'm being ableist. Work on myself. Okay. So anyway, sorry about that. So from audio, visibility, and music and arts, we have a stand-up music video. I just want to show you the strides he's making. Like we've already shown how he's been in South Africa, he's been in UK, he's in Barbados. Like he goes like everywhere. He is bringing awareness for the deaf community. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, fucking. So let's just check a little bit out of this, but we're not gonna watch the whole thing. It is linked in a description of the video.
Stand up. Come on, everybody, stand up. Stand up. Come on, everybody, stand up. Stand up.
So yeah, like just the beginning of this, it makes you happy. It makes you feel inspired. It makes me want to dance. It makes me feel motivated. It's a beautiful song, beautiful energy. I highly recommend you go listen to the rest of it. It's linked in the description of this video. And I just want to reiterate just how much I value, again, Wawa's World. And you can go listen to his music on YouTube. This is all linked in the description of this video. And so, yeah, just in conclusion, so what we've talked about today is why Warren Snipe is so important to the deaf community. And basically what he has done is create the modern era accessibility for deaf people in music, in my opinion, based on how he was able to make strides for deaf people as musicians. Before I know of any other deaf people in the modern era being able to create the type of name that they have for themselves in the way that he was able to, the way he's influencing and creating a whole new genre of subdivision of hip hop, subgenre of hip hop in terms of deaf hip hop. Just the value he has with his art, his perspective, and the way he moves about advocating for himself and others is something that I really admire. So I really hope you check him out. We got a beautiful look today, in my opinion, about from his words why he does what he does, how he's gotten here, how you can create and work on your own goals, as well as we got to check out a little bit of his music. So I hope that you enjoy him as much as I do. And definitely please go give him a follow. All of the links are linked in the description of this video. And oh, one more thing before we go. The whole purpose of the Deaf in Music series here is to highlight these deaf musicians and show you, like, we are here, you know, just like Warren said, we are here, we've been here, and don't ignore us, just like he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Join the loyalty program at noladeafchild.com/loyalty and check in during live streams to get points for rewards.